want you to take out a moment and watch this video so that you will see why Nigerian government hates Nnamdi Kanu so much. It has finally been revealed why they never want to release him and why releasing him will be very, very difficult for Nigerian government. I don't want to say much. Just watch the video yourself. Just take a look.
You see the man displaying his picture here. That's our Madike, Nnamdi Nnamdi Kanu. Everything that is happening in Nigeria today in regards to the Fulani attacks here and there, the country is boiling at the moment like never before. What is it about? Fulani here, Fulani attack there, everywhere. Somebody saw these things long time ago. He spoke about them, but he wasn't taken serious. So many people said he was calling for separation, he was calling for violence. What's the storyline today? Does Nnamdi Kanu not deserve to be tagged prophet? But one thing that baffles me is, how did he even know all these things in advance? He said these things years back, and years later we are in the middle of it. Fulani's wahala, Fulani attack. Nnamdi Kanu told Nigerians to expect it and be ready for it. Perhaps prepare yourself for it or be taken down easily. Now so we see him. Meanwhile, let's go back to what he said then.
That is the price you pay for treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say enough is enough. It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again. Can you imagine Fulani people telling you, if you remove Fulanis from Yoruba forests, imagine Fulani telling you, if you remove them from your ancestral lands, there will be war, and you are panicking, and you have not asked yourself, why are they not saying something about the East? Why did they not say to Eastern Security Network? Why did they not say to me, if you don't stop evacuating Fulani terrorists from the forest, there will be war? Because they know, they understand psychologically that you don't have what it takes to resist them. Your lives are being taken away from you. Your forests are being occupied. Your mothers are being raped. Your daughters are being abducted. And the whole national government, presidency, is supporting such people. And you're telling me that Nigeria is viably sustainable. Is that what you're telling me? That somehow this contraption is sustainable, it is viable. It can never be. Because the more you stay in one Nigeria, the more you are inviting the Fulanis to take over your ancestral lands, take over your villages, and to make life a misery for you. That is the end game. That is the outcome. If you doubt me, go and do a bit of research. Ask yourself, who are the Hausa people? Who are the Nupe people? Who are the Bachama people? All of these people were steamrolled by the Fulani march to the Atlantic Ocean. And now they're in Yoruba land. They're in their forests. They are in their forests. And who is going to drive them away from there? If not the Yoruba youths. Forget about your useless governors. Your elders are very strong. I love Yoruba elders. The way they behave, the way they talk. Very, very strong. They said they support Akeredolu. This governor from those states. They support him in what he's doing. People must come out to say that enough is enough. When you travel to the north, do you live in the forest in the north? The Igbo people in Sabongeri in Kanu, are they living of course it's Hausa land? Are they living in the forest? They came to the town. They work very hard. They build houses. They build mansions. They develop the entire place. Is that not what they do? What are Fulani people doing in our forest? Nobody can answer that question. They say that they're pastoralists. World aspiring to be a member of the UN Security Council, where you move cattle from place to place. Are you people well at all? You so-called Nigerians, are you normal in the brain? I'm asking you a simple question. Show me a country that aspires to be in the 21st century, moving cattle from place to place. Tell me they're grazing. Which country is that? Please tell me. These are people they have prepared for you to sell you down the drain. By the time the Fulanis are done with you, believe you me, if you don't rise up now to fight for your freedom, by the time Fulanis are done with you, you'll be more useless than a Hausa peasant doing your Babiala somewhere in Zaria.
So tell me, what is a lie? What exactly among all what Nnamdi Kanu said in this video you just saw that is not happening today? Tell me, what is this man's offense? Why is he still in detention? He only saw the future and he told Nigerians about it. Since he saw Nigerians as people that lack leadership and weren't ready to defend themselves other than surrender to the Fulani Caliphate, he wanted his people not to be a part of this disaster. But they wouldn't listen. Rather, they tagged him terrorist, rebel, and they arrested him, and he has been in detention. Why he is in detention? We are in the middle of everything he spoke about. And tomorrow we think Nnamdi Kanu does not deserve an apology. Anytime I look at this man's video, I just look at Nigeria and I'm beginning to like. So everybody that had the intention of saving this country has either been bite or been arrested and imprisoned. That is the story. When you have a good intention for Nigeria, the two places that is most likely to be your destination is either the grave or in the prison. And you think the country will ever survive like that? Nnamdi Kanu, or the people that have detained him, who ought to have been detained? I leave the question for you at my audience. The comment section is open. And as for you that will come to the comment section to type rubbish, maybe because you are a tribal bigot, Amadioha, Ayelala, Ogun, Shango combined are waiting for you. Only sense will be accepted there. Nonsense won't be tolerated.
Nnamdi Kanu is a living hero. Nnamdi Kanu is a living legend. The Federal Republic of Nigeria owes Nnamdi Kanu an unreserved apology with immediate release and compensation. I'm saying this because when he was talking about the Fulani trying to take over Nigeria, it was as if he was blabbing. People could literally say, this guy is a noisemaker, he's talking gibberish. Nobody took him serious then. What is happening today? Today, even the so-called northerners, like the Hausas now, we don't even get to hear their voice. Fulani already successfully took over the north. Fulani is in middle belt. Fulani is in southeastern part of Nigeria. So Fulani is in Ebonyi state. Fulani is in Enugu. Fulani is in Abia state, Imo state, some part of Anambra state. Fulani is in Delta. I learned that in Delta, they will buy your land by compulsion, build and then forcibly become part of the community. And you don't dare do anything. That is in Delta. Fulani is in Edo state. Fulani is in all parts of the west. I think excluding Lagos state. Fulani is in Oyo state. Fulani is in Ondo state. Fulani is in Bayelsa state. Timaya tweeted about it the other day. And Fulani is invading Nigeria in each passing second. Nnamdi Kanu is a man of great insight. He was talking about it. When he said that Tinubu wants to become the president of Nigeria, I think Tinubu was still the governor of Lagos state then. We didn't see it coming. Today, what is happening? Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. This man has seen this thing, and when he was talking, nobody listened to him. This detention of Nnamdi Kanu is a gross infringement on his right as a human being, as a British citizen, a Nigerian citizen, or Biafran citizen. He should be released with immediate effect. He should be duly compensated, and he should be apologized to. Public apology that will go all around the globe, because he was talking about it. I want you to listen. Watch this video.
Anywhere you have Fulani headsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, oh, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, you have nowhere you can call your own home. The same stupidity exhibited by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them, that enabled Fulani to take Katsina from them, that enabled Fulani to take even Kanu from them. Every Hausa land is occupied either by a Fulani emir or a Fulani governor. Some of you don't want to reason. You don't ever learn that the main aim of Fulani is to conquer your land and enslave you. Look at Hausa people today. As I wrote yesterday, they are worse than a discarded tissue paper. They are worth nothing. Only their language is what is relevant in their lives. Everything else is lost. That is why they are in trouble, and that is why they can never ever come out of it. They are all suffering from what I would an advanced version of the Stockholm syndrome. Can you imagine that these people came into their land and took it over, and they cannot do anything about it? Hausa is gone. It took Fulani very many years before they came out of their shell to say we are Fulani. Remember before, many years ago, they said we are Hausa Fulani. We are Hausa Fulani. Because that time their subjugation of the Hausa race hasn't been completed. Now they have completed it.
When this man was talking, nobody listened to him. Nobody took him serious. Today, what is happening? You know, if not that he strategically inaugurated the ESM boys who were in the bush, I don't know whether they are still there now, I don't know. If not because of the ESM boys, the Fulani invading of the southeast would have been successfully, signed for long ago. By now, it would be past tense. But thank God for the little resisting force. And again, if you look at it strategically, it looks as if that the higher powers of Nigeria they are holding a stake in this insecurity. You understand? Because their body language says it all. You will call police that this is happening. You are not going to see them. You will report to governor that, oh, they are killing people in this community. Governor is not even going to respond. He's not going to do anything. He's not going to say anything. As if though what they are killing, they are animals. Even if they are animals, there's what we call animal rights. In the Western world, you don't kill. If you kill a dog, you can be jailed. If you kill a cat, you can be jailed. So there's that thing as animal rights. But we're talking about human beings right now. The Igbos will be crying, shouting, insurgency, insecurity. Nobody said anything. Okay, now he's now touching outskirts of Igbo land somehow. When they are killing people, maiming lives, raping women in the bush, report it to the government. We are not going to hear anything. Nothing is going to happen. But just hear that one cow. It's in Nigeria that a cow is priced higher above human. Just one cow. If you hear that one cow is down, then there's going to be a riot. Before I even talk about one Fulani is down. Federal government of Nigeria owes Nnamdi Kanu an unreserved apology. That is what I know. Nnamdi Kanu is a hero. In fact, his face to appear on one of the currencies. Maybe today or tomorrow or later, whenever. But his face to show is a true hero. Thank you for engaging with my videos. But please help me to share this video. I think I'm making sense. Please help me to share the video. That's the only way I'm encouraged to do another one. When I do a video and you're not sharing it, it makes me weak. Like, I don't know, I get discouraged. I'm just trying to encourage myself. The only way you can help me is to watch the video to the end and share the video. Engage. What do you think about what I said? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to smash the like button, favorite this video because you're going to watch it later, repost it, share it with every of your contacts, and this is where I'm going to peg it today until I come your way some other time. See you at the top. You know why? Because the ground is way too crowded. Bye-bye.
The Mazi himself, Nnamdi Kanu, said the same thing some years ago, that we should protect ourselves against Fulani herdsmen, that nobody is coming to save us. We are the one that will save ourselves. The same thing, part of the reason why they are holding Nnamdi Kanu till today. Person we don't free since 2022. The court don't strike everything off. He was supposed to be free. They are still holding him. They are still detaining him. DSS or God come outside is telling us the same thing now, that we should protect ourselves against Fulani herdsmen, and they not do anything. No. Why are you holding Nnamdi Kanu? Everything where Nnamdi Kanu talk, everything where he talk, it happen right in front of all of us eyes. Nnamdi Kanu still their life. He never pine. All the prophecy he gave us is happening. So why are you holding Nnamdi Kanu? Why is still Nnamdi Kanu in your custody? Free Nnamdi Kanu now.
But evil will come back to haunt you. All of you never knew that IPOB and this Biafra movement was for your liberation. Some of you saw maybe the oil and gas from Biafra land. If they go now, we'll have access to oil and gas. In the process of having your eyes fixated on oil and gas, your forest is gone. Do you understand it? There is nothing more precious in life than freedom. Freedom is very important. And I need you to understand this very morning. Every Yoruba person supporting Fulani, you are setting up yourself to become like the Hausa people. Remember when Hausa was supporting Fulani? We are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Where are the Hausa people today? I ask you. Where are those Hausa people today? Do you see them anymore? They're saying we are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Do you see them again today? Do you see them? I'm asking you. No, because Fulani have completely overwhelmed them. It's called emasculation. Completely emasculated them. Look at what they're doing in the East. In the East, they come to the East, I will tell you, oh, you want to be the president or vice? Yeah. They say, give us land for Ruga. They give them land. As soldiers of Kadu did that Lord Banta. They're taking it over in forever and ever. Give us land in your state. Hope of them are proof to us that you are stood. Give us land in Olo. Hope of them will give them land in Olo. We can go and kill people in Obibo. We can kill for them. How many Fulani governors are prepared to kill bandits? I didn't say normal people. I'm talking about armed, dangerous bandits. How many Fulani governors? Go and read your newspapers, you will see it there. Fulani governors are negotiating with them, giving them arms, giving them vehicles, making sure that their life is no longer a misery. But see, they come down to the south, they tell you, give us land for Ruga. Go and kill your people to prove to us that you're one Nigerian. That was why Obi was talking rubbish. Was yesterday or 2 days ago. Supported by the BBC. The problem you people have in Nigeria is this. Your journalists, you see people, Punch newspaper, Tribune, Vanguard, and Nation, they are your second worst enemies. I'm telling you the truth. They can never ever be objective in their reportage. Never ever ever. That's why all of you are suffering. But you don't know it. They were the same people used to scuttle the NSAS protest. Of course, some of you went about looking for Indomie in warehouses. Typical black people. Any revolution that is coming now, you must stand very firm. They'll say, oh, you're Igbo, oh, you're Yoruba, oh, you're from Urobo. Don't join them. It's our turn in 2023. If you do this, you will scuttle our chances of becoming the president in 2023. Ask yourself, all of them that have been president from time immemorial, what benefit has it brought to you as a human being? Absolutely nothing. So you have nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. You look at them now, how they have now descended on Yoruba people, asking them to concede, give us your forest, we must graze, we must do this, we must do that. And slowly before your eyes, they are giving in, they are capitulating, they are allowing them to get, if you don't give it to us, so Tinubu will not be president in 2023. Tinubu won't be the president. That's what I'm saying to you. And foolishly you will agree and hand over your land to them. And once they take your land over from you, look at Hausa. Because there is a saying where we come from. If you want to know what your life is going to become in the future, look at Hausa people. If you want to understand or appreciate, I would say, the life that you are about to bequeath to your children and grandchildren, look at Hausa people. Is there any Hausa governor today? Is there any Hausa emir? Is there land though? Katsina is Hausa land. Kanu is Hausa land. Sokoto is Hausa land. The Hausa people own it, indigenous to those areas. I'm asking you this question. Is there any Hausa man who is an emir in the north? The answer is no. The same thing is going to happen to you. If you don't rise up now to break, I'm not even asking people to break this rule. Demand for what rightfully belongs to you, your freedom. The freedom to decide. The freedom to write a constitution if you prefer. The freedom to live with whoever you want to live with. That is what we are asking for. But most people misunderstood what we are saying, and today almost everything we have said about the zoo has come to pass. Everything we have told you, everything I told you has come to pass, hasn't it? Everything.
Justice for Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, justice for this man. Nnamdi Kanu has overstayed in visit in that DSS custody. Yes, this man don't do anything wrong when we say they keep him for this long. See, make a tell now one of the reasons that make Nnamdi Kanu never get his freedom. Now his own brothers, Igbo people, Igbo leaders, they are the reason why this man is still remaining under the DSS custody. Me, I never see anything where this man do when we say him bad. There's freedom of speech. Yes, there's freedom of speech in our constitution. And someone speaking mind, you want to silence that person. For what? Because of saying you get little power. Nnamdi Kanu need him freedom back. Yes, DSS free Nnamdi Kanu. He doesn't kill nobody. He doesn't steal. He is not a bandit. He is not a criminal. He is not a kidnapper. He is just a freedom fighter. And he's fighting for the betterment of this country. You people kept him there. What is the essence of you keeping him there? While we have important thing to face, the bandit that is stopping the nation, you people have nothing to say. But someone just came out of social media and came out freely to speak in mind. You people got him arrested for no reason. Nnamdi Kanu needing freedom. Yes, justice for Nnamdi Kanu. Now me talk am. As you all know, this is too much.
So watching this video now, after watching this video, I've come to realize why so many people call Nnamdi Kanu prophet. Because who is a prophet? Someone that says something and in the nearest future or in future, it comes to pass. I have been wondering how this man was able to see and know that this is something that is, when you take time to analyze Nigeria, or when you have come close and deal with Nigerian politicians, it will not be very, very difficult for you to know these people's plan and what they are up to, even in the next 5 years or 10 years to come. Because everything that they are doing is something that will sustain their own personal interests. And believe me, they are willing to go any length, even if it is something that will affect the people that are into their care. Even if it's something that will affect them, as long as it does not stop them for fulfilling their own personal and selfish interests, trust me, anything goes. So that is why I think that Nnamdi Kanu was able to decipher this. Because tell me why all these years Nnamdi Kanu has been shouting, protect yourself, look at what is coming. Because mind you, back then all these things were not as serious as it is right now. All these Fulani herdsmen, kidnapping, unknown men, it was not as serious then, especially in the southeast. You get, there is still some kind of security back then, so everybody was the last, and everybody was like, what's this man saying? Is this man a joke or something? Everywhere is peaceful. What is he saying that is he coming? Is he the one that is going to start planning people? Now what is happening? Nigerian government captured him, because back then he was sort of revealing their plans while he was in Kenya. So what they have to do is that they know that if this man keep talking, people will know this is what they are up to. This is what is going to happen. Like, he is just like as if he is monitoring their next step, and before they will act, he will come out and tell Nigerians, look at what is going to happen in the next few days. Beware of this, do that. So that capture is very, very needed. They capture him and put him in DSS. Ever since the capture of Nnamdi Kanu, what has been happening? Everything, criminality, bandits, terrorism, everything increased. Now it is the people that are now saying they want out of this. What Nigeria is doing is no longer favoring them. They are now the ones that is termed terrorists. And those, the main people that are now inflicting pain in the society, are the ones that will be granted pardon and reinstated back into the society. I'm talking about the Boko Haram. Or have you not been seeing it in the news? Boko Haram will be granted pardon, national pardon, and they will ask them to go back to their home. Please, is there anything like a repentant terrorist, a repentant bandit, someone that has caused the life of so many people in the nation? You now grant the person pardon and tell the person to go back to their family. Hey, only in Nigeria that it happens. Only in Nigeria. Then the innocent people will be termed terrorists and will be arrested and persecuted if they are ever caught trying to protect themselves. This is the result of what we have in Nigeria. Even the Igbo leaders, they see all these things, they hear all these things, but they cannot do anything because obviously there is an agreement between the two. Yes, there is an agreement, because tell me what kind of governor will hear what happened to Ehamufu, the woman in Ehamufu, and did not say anything concerning it. Yet open grazing is still allowed in that state. This is something that the only governor from South that said no to this is the governor of Bayelsa State. Watch the next election. Let's see how it will go. Watch how this man kind of attack he will be getting after saying this, because first one, he said Wike is not allowed in his state to come and hold any secret meeting. Now second one, he's saying he's still standing his ground on open grazing, that it is not allowed. Hey, do you think that the government will like this kind of person? Do you think? I'm sure that if not for what is happening in River State and how people are pushing it, I'm sure they will just face the next attack on this Bayelsa State governor right now. But all the same, we'll see what will happen. So guys, share your opinion of this in the comment section. Like and share our video and subscribe to our channel. You need to start saying something, guys. So please, that opinion you have about what Nnamdi Kanu said and what is currently happening in Nigeria, say it in the comment section. I will get back to you. See you next time.